it's Miranda. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, for the first time, subscribe, become a member of the Slashed Squad. Here I review products you won't feel guilty buying and do looks you can actually recreate at home. But today I'm straying a little bit away from beauty to talk about my final review of Smile Direct Club. Now, in case you're unfamiliar, Smile Direct Club is a braces service. To be more specific, they make clear aligners that they send to you, to your home, custom made, and you don't even have to go into the dentist's office. I've done 2 videos about Smile Direct Club previous to this one, talking about my experience throughout the entire process, which will be linked below if you want to watch those first. But I will give you a quick rundown right now. You start off with your evaluation, so they'll send you an impression kit. You'll take molds of your top and bottom teeth and mail it right back to them. They then take those molds and determine what needs to be done to get you a straighter smile. Now, just a disclaimer, Smile Direct Club doesn't handle extreme cases. It's more mild to moderate. For example, if you had braces before, you didn't wear your retainers, and then your teeth moved back again, or you just have small imperfections that you want to correct. After they get your impressions and determine you a candidate, you will be given a treatment plan, and then they'll start sending you your clear aligners. Your clear aligners look like this. They pop into your mouth and start moving your teeth ASAP. Now, one thing that makes the process of Smile Direct Club a little bit different than more traditional avenues of straightening your teeth is that with braces or even Invisalign, most of the pressure and the actual moving of the teeth is happening right at the beginning of your treatment, and then the rest is just to maintain them. So you're getting a lot of pressure and a lot of pain at the beginning, and then everything else is just kind of like stagnant. Whereas with Smile Direct Club, they're moving your teeth little by little, so the pressure is more distributed throughout the timeline of your process, so you're not going to get too much pain all at once. But we'll get a little bit more into how they feel in a second. I do want to point out that they sponsored my first 2 videos about them, but this one is completely on my own, not sponsored. I just wanted to kind of do a final review with my honest opinions about the service. One thing I really wanted to point out straight away is that pricing has changed since I last did my videos. So now the entire treatment, regardless of how many months you need or how many aligners you need, is going to be $1,700 flat, or you can do a monthly payment plan with a down payment of $250 and then $99 a month. So they have raised their prices just a little bit, not very significantly, but this is still going to cost you a lot less than metal braces or even Invisalign when you go into the dentist's office. Now, the impression kit that you use to take the molds of your teeth at the beginning costs a separate $95. However, you can get 50% off of that by using my link below, or if you send in your impressions and then they're like, oh, you're not a candidate, maybe you have too much work that Smile Direct Club can't help, then they will waive that fee and they'll refund you. On top of that, when you're done with your treatment, they also sell retainers for $99. Now, obviously this is optional, but retainers are a very important part of braces. I can say firsthand that when I'm not wearing my aligners, I can feel and see my teeth already moving back. So retainers are very, very important to maintain all the work that you're doing throughout the treatment. So in case you haven't seen my previous videos, or maybe you just don't want to watch them, let me give you a quick rundown of how I got started with Smile Direct Club. It was super easy. It took about 3 to 4 weeks after I sent in my impressions to get my first aligners. I believe that's how long it took. But after that, my new aligners came in right on time every month. So in each package, you have 1 month worth of aligners. You're switching out week 1, week 2, and then you have the same set of aligners for weeks 3 and 4, and then you get a new package. I started in September of last year, and my treatment was supposed to end in April, so I was going to do about 6 months worth of aligners. When I first got my aligners, the pain was probably at a level of 5 or 6. There's definitely a lot of pressure in the beginning just because you're going from nothing to pressure. So that was a feeling that I definitely had to get used to. Also, the edges of the aligners used to come pretty sharp and it would kind of cut into my gums. That has gotten a lot better over the months that I've been doing this, so I don't know if they've just gotten better about fitting them, but at the beginning I would have to file them down so that they wouldn't cut into my gums. Now I don't have to do anything, they fit in my mouth right away. Another struggle I was having with the aligners was just keeping track of them. They do suggest that you keep all the aligners that they send you. And it started getting a little overwhelming in my bathroom drawer. But the reason why they suggest you keep them, not only because you're spending $1,700 on the treatment, but also just in case one of your aligners gets lost or breaks, you can go back to your previous aligner just so you have something in while they send you a replacement. And they will send you free replacements, which I love. They have really great customer service that takes care of you no matter what you did. If you threw it away by accident on like a food tray or it cracked or something, they'll take care of you. As you go from tray to tray, you definitely feel the difference, like just the minute difference, like, oh, this one's a little tighter right here, or this one's a little tighter right here. You can feel the progress going. Now, my biggest concern that I wanted to correct with Smile Direct Club were my two bottom teeth. One of my teeth came in when my baby tooth hadn't even loosened yet, so it came in kind of snaggly. And by April, it had definitely moved much more into place that, you know, it should have been originally, but I still wasn't quite happy. It still did overlap a little bit with the tooth next to it. So I reached out, and Smile Direct Club does offer free refinement. So if you're not 100% happy with how your teeth came out, or what's in your mouth looks different than what was on the plan they gave you, because they will give you like a 3D rendering of what your teeth are supposed to look like, they will offer free refinement. So they'll give you another set of aligners to help really finish off the work. So because I needed refinements, that kind of put a little bit of a kink in my treatment. I finished in April. That's when I finished my original like set of 6 months of aligners. Then they wanted to see like how my teeth were, because I was saying I wasn't quite happy with it. So they sent me another impression kit so they could really get a feel for what still needed to be done. Now it all kind of boiled down to timing, because I had to get the impression kit, I had to do the impressions, send them back, they had to evaluate them, and then they also had to make the new set of aligners. So this whole process from when I was supposed to end my treatment to when I actually got my refinement aligners was about 2 months or 1.5 months. So I was trying to wear my last set of aligners up until I got my new refinement aligners, but because it was taking so long, and because the aligners they send you aren't really supposed to be used for more than 2 weeks, they definitely started kind of losing their tightness, and then eventually the bottom aligners cracked. So then I was going about, I want to say I went 3 weeks without any aligners on the bottom. So then my refinements came, and I had 1 month left of refinements. When I first put those first refinements in though, oh my gosh, it hurt so badly, because I had gone 3 weeks without anything in my mouth, because my last ones had cracked and my teeth legitimately started moving really fast. So that's just a little bit of a testament to the fact that you need to keep wearing your aligners and keep wearing your retainers, or your teeth will move where they want to go. But finally, my teeth got used to the refinements again, and we started making more progress. And now I have finished the month of refinements. I have my final retainers, and I have to say I'm very happy with the results. So I'm going to do a side-by-side. Here is me at the very beginning of my treatment before I've worn any aligners. And here is the final result, and you can tell the bottom is definitely where I was expecting to see the most difference, and you can see that little tooth in front is now in line with the rest of them. Now I will say that I just started my retainers about 2-3 days ago, and because my teeth are like hot off the presses, I do feel them wanting to move back a lot when I don't have my retainers in. So I'm just gonna pop them back in right now. Now the retainers themselves are a lot more firm than the aligners that you're using to actually straighten your teeth. What I've read online is that they are supposed to last 6 months, and then you're supposed to repurchase them, because, you know, they are plastic and they can crack, or they might even loosen up. So I'm actually considering going to my dentist and having them make me metal retainers, just because those will last forever and I won't have to like keep repurchasing or anything. Yeah, I'm going to continue to wear my retainers, and they do suggest when you get your retainers at first to keep wearing them as frequently as you wore the aligners, which is 22 hours a day, only taking them out for coffee breaks or eating. And then after 2 weeks, they say you can switch to just wearing them at night. Now, just because I know my teeth and how fast they like to move, I might even wear them all day for maybe 3 to 4 weeks, just to really get my teeth to settle, because even after a full day, if I like forgot to put my retainers back in after brushing my teeth, I can see my teeth getting a little bit closer together where they want to overlap. So I'm going to be very diligent with my retainers. Overall, I've had a very positive experience with Smile Direct Club. I think it was so much more convenient than me trying to go into the dentist, and obviously a lot more affordable than doing it that way, especially because in the middle of my treatment, I moved out of state. So I didn't have to worry about like, oh my God, do I have to find a new dentist right away? Or am I going to have to like change my treatment plan? What am I going to do? It was just easy. I switched my address and then my retainers came to me. So it does not get more convenient than this. And the Smile Direct Club customer service has been incredibly diligent in helping me every step of the way. I could ask like the smallest question, they'd call me explaining everything. If I lost my aligners, they sent me a new one right away. So it was just really painless besides the pain in my mouth those first couple weeks. So I would highly suggest it if there are a few imperfections in your smile that you've wanted to treat for a long time. Maybe it's too expensive to go the orthodontist route. Check out my link below. Again, it will give you 50% off the impression kit, and if you're not a fit, they'll refund you the other half. Have you ever had braces or clear aligners? Leave your experience below. I'm very curious to see how maybe my experience differs from yours. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe. If you've done that, high five, hit the bell icon so you know every time a new video goes live. I make new videos every Saturday, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!